Okay, folks, good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Club Quarterback. I'm Ed Shanafi with Beyond the Baseline Stock. I'm great to see you here. What I'm thinking about this week is snow. It's opening day or opening week in Vail, Colorado, where we manage a club and we're project managing for Bachelor Gulch, their rebuild of their tennis facility. And we manage their rackets program at Arrowhead, which is just down the hill from Bachelor Gulch, all part of the Vail Resorts. How can I put it? Vail Resorts Kingdom. But we do a lot of work with Vail Resorts. We love working with them, and so I'm thinking of skiing because we're going to be out there soon. But it'd be great to be out in Vail and on the slopes coming soon. Be out there for spring break, and I might have to go out there in January, February. Cold from here in Florida, but I'm thinking, as you can see from my background, I'm thinking of snow. Anyhow, this week, what I thought of while I was watching football this weekend, I was watching the Bills Dolphins game. And, the Bills played, I think it was Monday Night Football, and they had a short week and they looked tired. And the Dolphins won the game like blew away. It was never a game. The Dolphins, Achan just ran through the Bills defense. And I think the defense was just tired. It's plain and simple. And it brought up the idea to me is how to pace your staff for the season, for the year, for the calendar. And actually what happened last week at one of our managed clubs, the Boulevard, was that our director of maintenance and facilities just walked in and said, I'm done with you guys. Didn't give us any notice, just walked out. And I took it as a blessing in disguise because it gave me the opportunity to reconfigure that whole department. So that department includes the pool, the gym, the courts, tennis courts, the restaurant, the kitchen, and the clubhouse. And what I've done is I've separated it out. So now that the courts and the deck are a separate team, they report up to the new director, who I found pretty quickly, thank gosh. But the new director started today. We had a little team meeting this morning at 8 a.m. And that's why I'm just back and a little late on the Zoom call this morning. But I've reconfigured that department, which I think is really important. Every time someone leaves, there's a reason. And maybe that we overworked this past director of maintenance and facilities. And I was looking back at the schedule and all the events that we run and the calendar and the programming, but also how do I make it a better department if that were the case? And I think part of it was the case. I think part of it was just this person wasn't really happy with the position after a year and a half, 2 years. So my thoughts today, after watching the Bills and the Dolphins and how slow the Bills were after a short week, is to how to create a department that allows your employees and your staff to have a good life, work-life balance, all that, but also not get overwhelmed at the job, and splitting out those departments for a department head, those sub departments, I think is really interesting and really important for going forward. That was my thoughts after looking at the football yesterday. Great games. Tonight, I think, is Jets Patriots. That's going to be a great game, I think. I grew up in New York, but in the summer I'm up on the Cape, so I'm a Red Sox, and I kind of follow the Patriots. I'm not a huge fan, but I did follow them when it was Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Belichick's now at UNC, which is not a great place for me because I went to Duke, so I don't want Carolina. Anyhow, have a great week. If you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to look me up on LinkedIn, Ed Shanafi, or email me at beyondthebaselines@gmail.com, or give us a call in the office, 508-538-1288. Have a great week. Monday Morning Club Quarterback will be back with you next Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Until then, take care.